Yep.
You're good? Okay. Just talk about the excitement of going to Mecca. You're going to play in a big game. What's your mindset going into Tuesday?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be a big game over at Madison Square Garden against a really good team. Our mindset is just to go in there and win. That's what we have. It's another game on our schedule that we got to come away with the dub.
Have you ever watched the Champions Classic on TV before, just growing up?
Not really growing up. Probably not until probably last year. But I know it's a crazy event and a lot of good teams going to play each other, so it's gonna be crazy.
What are your teammates and I guess his own coaches told you about playing at Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the biggest stages that we play in probably in our entire lives, probably. It just you want to treat every single game like it's the most important game, but this game is definitely up there when you really look at it. This game is gonna be a really big game for us.
What stuck out to you about Kentucky?
I think just the way they move the ball. They're a very well spaced and well paced team on offense. They move the ball, they share the ball, they can shoot the ball really well, and they like to cut, slip, and everything. So they're a really good offensive team.
Do you think there'll be a moment when you arrive and everything that you'll just kind of soak it all in and enjoy the moment?
Definitely. I think probably right before warm-ups when we get out there, there's a bunch of fans, all the screaming and yelling. And I was go out there about to run out. I think that's when it'll really hit me a little bit.
Is a big reason why you came to Michigan State to play in these types of games then?
Oh, 100%. We play the best competition every year, so it's going to be a great competition, great challenge for us, and yeah.
Coach talked about the improvement of energy over the past couple of days of practices. Would you agree with that?
Definitely. I think we've come a really long way, especially from the beginning of the year when we first going into our first game and like our first scouting practice going to that. I think comparing that to now, we've made a really big jump, and we're not where we want to be yet, but we're making those steps to get there.
He did against Arkansas. I guess what are you learning about some of these young guys, some of these new guys, and what they might be able to do in big games?
Definitely that they can help us, but it's a lot different, which I found out my freshman year. Playing at home, a lot more confidence. You got people behind you compared to playing on neutral site or even playing away. So just understanding that it's going to be a lot of ups and downs. You're going to have a lot of ups and downs, and the best job you can do is just stay composed and try to just do your job.
You've always been a guy who kind of relishes big games. Just speak to your excitement level of getting the chance to play at Madison Square Garden.
Last year I think I used to try to get too up for games, like too hype, but now it's kind of been just game after game, making sure I know my scouting report on personnel, know what I'm doing, and just understanding it's kind of another basketball game, but obviously at the same time it means a little more. So just find that balance and not getting myself too pumped to where maybe the first 2 minutes I go out there, I'm too hyped and now I'm tired, just like that. So just understanding that it's basketball once again. It's going to be ups and downs, and try to be that rock, that steady for everybody, coaches and the players.
What made you want to change that? Why did you change your mindset?
I know last year I kind of just come out, maybe a little nervous before some games and stuff, whatnot. But at the same time, once we start tip off, I'm usually fine. But just understanding that I played in a lot of big games, I think, last year, which helped. The Kansas game, the UNC game, Ole Miss, Auburn. So just some of those games where, it was runs, and if I'm, too hyped or too nervous, I can bring my team energy down, or I can be down, bilinguals could be down. So for me, just always trying to stay upbeat, up pace, and be that vocal person to help everybody on the team.
How much can you really learn about yourself and also team playing in these big spots?
A lot. Just these usually teams you wouldn't see until conference play, or even March Madness. Maybe Sweet 16 or round of 32, like stuff like that. So those wouldn't be teams you see until then. And we're fortunate that we get to play them our fourth game of the year and see how we compete and how well we have gotten better, game after game. So obviously, one game don't make us and one game won't break us, but just see how much progress and how much, we can get better.
What stood out to you about Kentucky on film?
Athletic team, 1 through I think 9, 10 can go. They all can play, they make shots, and they're like an offensive team. And on the same side, they're very athletic, physical, and they're strong. So I think we kind of match up well with them. I think it'll be a great game. And, it's good to see a different opponent. They're a little bit different than Arkansas.
the eyes of the
Thank
nation
you.
usually watch this type of event. Does that excite you at all, knowing that there's a ton of people watching?
A little bit, but at the same time, you know, what kind of excites me the most is winning. So at the end of the day, whether I play good, I play bad, if we get the win, nothing else matters for me. So that is usually the most exciting thing for me.
How does this event and getting Michigan State on the national stage help the brand of MSU grow and everything?
I think, you know, the MSU brand is top of the top. So, you know, just still playing in this game is, you know, history, tradition, I think, and at the same time, you know, we want to win. So just making sure that, you know, teams and other people, you know, respect us as a group, as a team. You know, this is a different group, a lot of new players. And at the same time, you know, making some of the guys, you know, being able to be known. Like, this game right here can, you know, help a Kurt Tang or, you know, help a Jesse and help some of the young guys that people really don't know much about and, you know, that people can get to know.
What's been your message to the younger guys about this?
It's going to be a lot of ups and downs. It's going to be runs. It's going to be goods and bads. But at the same time, it's the person who, you know, make the least mistakes, who'll follow their game plan and just stay calm. Thank you.